The following is a special presentation of Riverfront Broadcasting Sports.
Next goal will win the hockey game and move in to the second round. Here is a shot from Rankin. They scores! Nathan Rankin, a 3-2 overtime winner, taking the selfie with the glove.
It's time for the 2025 State Hockey Tournament presented by Kubota on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. The State Hockey Tournament is brought to you by AGE, Papa Murphy's, AirTech, Hepper's Sports Center, Beck Motors, Xander Auto Parts, May Adam, and Lake Area Tech.
Now it's back on the far side. Schneider square away. That shot, he scores. Owen Schneider sends the Capitals to the third place game and the Rangers to the championship on a power play goal.
And by Whale Construction, Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota, Kathy Sunshine Properties, Weatherall Roofing, Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping, Envirotech, and Pelican Power Sports.
It'll be played back again. Dozart waiting, and a pass now in front. They score! It's Keegan Kitts. He wins it in overtime, and the Capitals get third place. Kitts scores, and the Caps win.
And by Wagner Auto, the Hockey Headquarters, the Field House, Ferding Electric, First United Methodist Church, Hermanson Endodontics, and the South Dakota Amateur Hockey Association.
Not covered and play continues. It is going to be moved up. Schneider for Colley. He scores! Jacob Colley in overtime. Brookings, 2024 state champions.
And now to the Kubota booth for the call of the game. Here's John Winkler and Jim Lloyd.
We move into the state semifinals. The Brookings Rangers, the 2 seed against the Sioux Falls West Flyers, the number 3 seed. Our first of 2 state semifinals here tonight. Both teams were able to get wins, although one with a double overtime win of Sioux Falls West yesterday over the Aberdeen Cougars. Brookings Rangers won 8-0 over the Mitchell Marlins. John Wickler alongside Jim Lloyd. And Jim, going into this contest, both teams on different levels of where this game is at by how their first game went. Sioux Falls West, how were they able to manage their legs, their fatigue? How much rest did they get yesterday? For Brookings, were the right habits created in an 8-0 win? Obviously, that run time got started a little bit later in that third period, but you had a blowout win.
Yep.
How do you make sure that you refocus yourself to get back ready for this game? Because this is all important. The winner goes to the state championship tomorrow night.
Well, yeah, everything's on the line. You have to keep on moving if you get to that state championship. Both of these teams came to win a state championship. That's why they came. That was their mindset as soon as they know they were coming to this tournament and their seeding. But yeah, how do these two teams react? An 8-0 win for the Brookings Rangers and an overtime win and 2 overtimes for Sioux Falls West. I sometimes think you're better off to play maybe that overtime game, maybe that tight game, because it keeps your level of sharpness, keeps your speed of the game up to par. Sometimes when you have a blowout in an 8-0 game, yeah, we're just kind of skipping along. I don't see Brookings doing that because they kind of know how to do this. They've done it 4 years in a row, state champs. They know how to do it. But I think Sioux Falls West is going to be ready to play.
These two teams, they split their 2 games. Brookings, it was the Sioux Falls West that won 2-1 in the first game of the season at Brookings, and then at home it was the Brookings Rangers that won 4-3 in Sioux Falls. The Rangers won 4-3. So both these teams went 18-4 on the season, but it was the Rangers who had the that end up with the tiebreaker, and they have the number 2 seed. Sioux Falls West, the 3 seed. How much does that really factor into this game? Well, Brookings will get the last change when it comes down to stoppage of play, which can, you can play a little bit more strategy when you have the last change in a game. And for the Rangers, they know what it takes to get the job done. Sioux Falls West would love to be in that state championship tomorrow night as well.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. You play your whole season, you travel all these places all over town, and when it comes down to it, you've played the whole season for last change.
For last change.
And these two teams are interchangeable, really. Could have been a 2, could have been a 3. Either one, they're right where they need to be. 2 and 3 matchup. It's going to be a good one.
Brookings Rangers, Sioux Falls West Flyers coming up here from the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena in Watertown. When we come back, we've got the starting lineups and opening puck drop. You're listening to the state tournament on Capital City Rock on KKQQ, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Kubota Orange Days delivers the savings you need for the life you love. Shop a wide selection of equipment at your local dealer, including America's #1 selling compact tractor. And get your perfect match delivered to your door. Designed for comfort and built for performance. And now through June 30th, get 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months on select compact tractors.
Please visit one of the South Dakota Kubota dealers today. Verting Electric has a long history of doing electrical work the right way. Economical service, professional work, and customer satisfaction is why they can say that. Verting Electric can do residential, farm, and commercial projects. Doesn't matter if they are charged with new construction or a remodel project, they get it conducted. Contact the staff at Verting Electric at 224-8684. They can light a spark into your next project. Verting Electric, 224-8684.
Capital City Toyota is proud to sponsor the state varsity hockey tournaments with a special shout out to all the seniors. You've worked hard, now it's your time to shine. Just like a championship team, we bring the funnest car buying experience in South Dakota. Find your perfect new or pre-owned ride today. Good luck to all the teams and seniors from Capital City Toyota.
Your home and business are important to you, and you need quality furnace and air conditioning products and service. With a combined 50-plus years of experience, AirTech Heating and Cooling provides you with just that service. Call 945-0160 for sales, service, and installation of furnaces, air conditioning, and heat pumps. AirTech Heating and Cooling features the American Standard products. Sales, installation, and service. You want the best, and that's what you'll find at AirTech Heating and Cooling in Pierre.
Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it.
Papa Murphy's Pier makes fresh, delicious pizza exactly when you need it. And so do you when you bake that pizza to perfection at home in your oven. That is, after Papa Murphy's takes care of hand making the dough, hand chopping the toppings, and hand shredding the cheese to make your pizza just the way you like it. So really, you make the pizza together with Papa Murphy's, but you get all the delicious pizza to yourself. Papa Murphy's. They make great pizza so you can make the pizza great. Order online today at papamurphys.com.
We welcome you back here to the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena as both teams will be making their way out on the ice here soon. Brookings Rangers, the #2 seed. Sioux Falls West Flyers, the #3 seed. As the Rangers Flyers set for a big game in the state semifinal as the fans are packing their way in on the Brookings side of things. Sioux Falls West is over there ready on the far side from where we're at. That flag is flying, and it is a Sioux Falls West Flyers that make their way out onto the ice first. They're wearing their road navy blue jerseys with their orange lettering and numbering. The Rangers will be wearing their home jerseys. One of these teams will be the road team tomorrow. Will it be in the state championship or will it be in the potential third place game? Because if you play the Rushmore Thunder, you're on the road. If you're playing Sioux Falls East, you'll be the home team. But somebody is going to be facing the Rushmore Thunder, whether it be the third place game of the championship. I think both teams are expecting to be playing the Rushmore Thunder tomorrow night in the state championship. Now, Sioux Falls East might want to have something to say about that, and will want to have something to say about that later on tonight. But this is a big contest. This is going to be a lot of fun between both Sioux Falls West and the Brookings Rangers. Both teams at 18-4. They are two really good hockey teams coming in here tonight.
They are. On this side of the bracket, you like to think it's the best of the best in the state. We know what kind of season Rushmore's had. All three of these teams want a shot at the title.
It was a 5-4 double overtime win for Sioux Falls West. An 8-0 win for the Brookings Rangers over Mitchell yesterday to get into the state semifinal. And the Rangers, again, they're looking for a 5th straight state championship as they've won every year since COVID. Sioux Falls, it was just one team back in 2019. They won the state championship. Then it was 2020 that got canceled out. Only the White Capitals and Brookings Rangers could even say that they were close. I guess here on All-Stars could too, because they won a forfeited game. They're the only two teams between Brookings and Owyhee that said they won a game in 2020 in the state tournament. But now it is the Rangers since then that have won every state championship, and they're looking for their 5th one as we go down for the introduction of our starting lineups.
Number 17, Kirsten Edwards. Number 18, Hudson Merson. Number 25, Jackson Dunn. Number 91, Hayden Murrah. And number 93, James Shaw. And the man between the pipes, number 94, Louis Yerke. And now for your Brookings Rangers. At number 6, Luke Huckabee. His other defensive partner, number 21, Caleb Johnson. At forward, number 20, Kevin Hyde. The other forward, number 27, Riley Lindstedt. And number 91, Maxton Jensen. And the man between the pipes for the Rangers, number 37, Matthew Lowe. The national anthem has been played.
So it is the two goalies that did not play yesterday that will be the starting goalies for both these teams. Louis Yerke, the first-team All-State goalie, he comes in with a 9-win record, a 9-1 on the season, a .921 save percentage, and a 1.25 goals against average, with as well as also 4 shutouts. Matthew Booth, who got most of the starts, he started 13 times, went 10-2 as a starter, .91, or make that .910 save percentage and 1.35 goals against average. He also had 4 shutouts on the season. So fresh goalies, and for Sioux Falls West, fresher goalies are a lot more to be in. It means a little bit more for Sioux Falls West to have a fresh goalie, considering they played a double overtime game last night, or yesterday afternoon.
And Easton Mesher did a nice job on their first night, but now we do see the All-State first-team goalie for the Sioux Falls West.
Talon Hyde and Jackson Dunn on the opening face-off. We are set. State semifinal here in Watertown. We're underway. It is won by the Brookings Rangers. Luke Concom back in his own zone. Through the middle of the ice, was looking for a stretch pass. It was intercepted by Carson Edwards. And it's played to the near side as a Caleb Johnson to the near side for Luke Concom. As it gets to the blue line, that is back into the zone, all the way to the far side for Caleb Johnson. Johnson will pick it up. He'll play it back here to Luke Concom behind the nets. Concom to the near side. It is picked up. Riley Lindstedt in the offensive zone for the Rangers. Had a quick shot and a save made by Yerke. Early into the game for Louis Yerke, the first-team All-State goalie. This was knocked down by a glove and then sent all the way down by Sioux Falls West. We have our first whistle and icing with 16:16 to go here in the first period.
This game will have that kind of championship day pace in these two semifinal games. There will be a little bit difference. These teams will get up and down.
Face-off will be to the right of Louis Yerke. This is a first goal's a big one. And a little bit of delay before that puck drop. As we are underway back again, 16:16 to go here in the first period. Behind the nets, Trey Christofferson goes down. On the far side, Christofferson will try and play it up, but that's intercepted by the Flyers, and they will bring it to the blue line, and then trying to avoid a hit was Jackson Dunn. Make that for Beckett Haldy, who had 3 goals and a hat trick, including the game-winning double overtime goal, as this will go into the Brookings Rangers bench, and we get a whistle. 15:51 to go here in the first period. Some will say this could be a slobber knocker of a game.
It could be.
It could
yeah,
be.
Absolutely. At 15:51 into this first period.
This will be back into the zone by the Sioux Falls West Flyers. Here to the near side, the Brookings Rangers out of the zone by Waylon Carroll. Goes all the way down, but not far enough for an icing. Carson Edwards will pick it up. Edwards on the backhand will play to the near side. 4 players will gather for it, and it'll come back for Edwards. Ashton Eining on the ice as a pass will come up for Alex Chan. He's got Eining with him, and it will go into the corner and back behind the nets. Fighting and tangling up sticks, looking for the puck. Carroll has it. He can't get out of the zone. It's held in by the Sioux Falls West Flyers. Over to the corner. It is going to be Cody Jacobson. Back behind the net to be moved up along by Krogman. And it's out of the zone by Carroll, but not far out of the zone. Hayden Gora pushes it back in. Tipped on nets. And a save made. James Shea, who's got the team lead 20 goals coming into the state tournament, tipped that one on net, and Matthew Booth makes the save. As we look at that replay,
looks like it got hung up in his right pad. Watch when this puck comes across.
A perfect tip, yeah, right to the right pad of Booth to make the save. 14:55 to go. Here in the first period, face-off will be to the left of Booth, and it's won by the Rangers, and Riley Lindstad quickly into the offensive zone. Lindstad with a shot that's off of his stick over the top of the crossbar, stays in play. Talon Hyde will keep it along for the Rangers, goes back to Hyde, and then out of the zone. Honkamp will send it back in on a cross-corner dump, and the Rangers will have to tag back up. Alex Carlson moves it up for the Flyers, goes back to Carlson. Second opportunity to get it out, it's still held in by Brookings. Spencer Sharon here for Sioux Falls West. And the Flyers into the neutral zone as the Rangers are making a change. It is pushed into the zone by Jackson Dunn, but he can't get it deep into the zone. The Flyers are making a change, but the Rangers can't get themselves moving forward. It almost was turned over, and it will be turned over. That is shot right through the blue paint. Comes out of the zone. Jackson Brewer had that opportunity. And here on the near side, right at the blue line, it's passed back. Honkamp will try and move it up, but it still will be held in. And it's out of the zone. Jay Harris to the Sioux Falls West blue line. And it's Jack Campbell back for West. Campbell trying to toe drag move, not going to get around Honkamp that easily. There's a player the loose, there's a stick loose on the ice. It's Christofferson. He doesn't have his stick, so there's a shot by Campbell that will be blocked and over to the far side. Flipped off the glass, over the top of the loose stick on the hockey headquarters loose equipment, all the way down. They will wave off icing in the last moment, saying that West could have got to it before it gained the red line. This pass to the blue line off of a skate of Brewer, then a shot and a save. That rebound was a juicy one, but not handled by the Rangers. And Lewis Yerke makes his first save of the night. This was trying to be sent in deep, but it went off the referee. And now it's going to be moved ahead on the other side. There's a shot by Mason Deers that was blocked. Partially fanned on as well, and it'll come here for Chan up on the blue line. And Alex Chan will chip and chase, not deep into the zone. And it's going to be Cody Jacobson that quickly gets it right back out. Ashton Eining will race back. He'll throw it to Spencer Sharon with 12:40 remaining here in the first period. Pass will come here near side, off the boards. It will bounce its way down, and we will get a whistle and an icing against the Sioux Falls West Flyers.
Chan given just a little bit of love tap there after the whistle.
I don't think Nolan Krogman was ready for a little bit of a push from Alex Chan. 12:37 to go here in the first period. First one with these two goalies. I don't know if we can say the first one's going to be the only one, but I think goals are going to be hard to come by. Here's Honkamp with a shot that goes over the top of Yerke. Talon Hyde will let it go. And then from the blue line, another shot that goes wide. Backhanded by Max and Jensen. That will go around the boards to the far side and held in by Caleb Johnson. Into the corner, some support for the Rangers, and then we get a whistle.
I think they're going to take them both.
And it will be a penalty coming over. Is there a helmet that was off?
Loose equipment.
Yeah, the hockey headquarters loose equipment. There is no penalty. Just a helmet that was. And in the NHL, you now have to just skate immediately to your bench. You can't play without a helmet. You used to be able to. There used to not be a rule that you had to wear your helmet anyway. But when a helmet comes off the NHL, you immediately have to skate to your bench. But if a helmet comes off in high school, the play is immediately blown dead for safety reasons.
How do you play hockey without a helmet?
Those were tough as a hockey player. I don't know if there's anything tougher than the old school hockey players, especially the goalies that didn't wear masks back in the day. This is to be held in at the blue line by the Rangers. Another time held in by Krogman. And it'll come around the boards. And it'll be off from Hudson Bergeson up to Shea. And Shea can't get into the offensive zone. Bouncing puck, Cooper Schneider will pick it up. And then Waylon Carroll along with Haldy ran into each other. Here's a chance around in front of the nets. And now we're going to get a whistle and a penalty coming up against Sioux Falls West. And the Rangers will go on the first power play of the day. So who is the guilty man? We got the horn going off. There's no goal scored. 11:28 to go. It is a penalty against Carson Edwards. A hook is called. And it's a power play for the Rangers, who yesterday went 1 for 4 on that power play against the Mitchell Marlins. They could have gone 0 for 4 and still would have been okay. They would have won 7-0 instead of 8-0. Here's Honkamp at the point. Starts to walk in. That shot, might have got through to Yerke. It did, and a save was made. Here's Lindstad. There's a shot attempt. Comes down to the near side. Back to Honkamp again, the blue line. Honkamp shot all the way through, and Yerke, by the way he made that save, looked like he was maybe a little bit out of positioning, but it worked out because he saw that puck all the way in from Honkamp to make the save. With 11:04 to go here in period number 1.
Honkamp throwing that thing on the net, hoping for a tip in front as Harris was right screening the goalie.
He did have 2 assists yesterday to Luke Honkamp. Out to the point for Honkamp. Near side, back to Honkamp again. His shot that got through, a save is made, and Yerke's able to cover. And then a little bit of extra pushing between both teams after that play was over.
After the offensive faceoff, Harris immediately goes right in front of Yerke.
We're going to have a penalty on Brookings. They're going to
take 2 of them.
They're going to take both. So there's going to be 2 guys that will go. Jack Campbell will be 1 for the Flyers. And a rough is called on Campbell. And a hold is, let's see, I can't see the number. It might have been, couldn't tell who it was, but it is a penalty on the Rangers as well. So it will be still a power play for Brookings. Still 5-on-4. See. Well, they have to put the power play back up there.
Yep.
With 10:54 to go.
I don't know what was left on that power play.
11:28, so somewhere around a minute and a half. Still need to be back up on the power play. They might have to be doing the math. 1:34, yeah. So they might have to do the math down there instead of putting it right back up.
Melville had using probably both of his hands, all of his fingers.
This is at the blue line for Honkamp. There's a shot attempt, and that one goes wide. It'll be Riley Lindstad that will pick it up. Lindstad, a shot and another save by Lewis Yerke. It'll be cleared away all the way down the ice. As we still have a minute and 10 seconds to go on the power play here for the Rangers. Honkamp moves all the way in. Honkamp, tough angle shot. A save made by Yerke. 7 shots now for the Rangers already in this game. 7-1. Down to 57 seconds to go in the power play. Top of the point here for Hancom. He'll work all the way to the left side, inside the face-off circle, underneath the circle now, behind the net. Hancom trying to wrap around chance. Puck came out the other side, but no one there for the Rangers to get a shot attempt. This will come out to the blue line. It is going to be offside by the Rangers, delayed offside, then flipped all the way down by the Flyers. And that will take us to the final 30 seconds of this initial power play. Behind the net. And now we get a whistle. And it'll be an offensive zone face-off here for the Sioux Falls Flyers. Trying to look to see, they haven't booked either one of those players on the for the penalty on the score sheet. As this will be played around, Jacobson will have it to the far side. That pass is tipped along by Christofferson. 10 seconds to go on the power play. Krogman will try and get it in deep. It hit Christofferson, and he was offside when it did. So we get a whistle. 9:29 to go and 9 seconds remaining on the power play for the Rangers. Big spot here for Sioux Falls West. Try and kill this first one off. Get back to 5-on-5. The Rangers have been all over the ice in the offensive zone. As Christofferson out to the blue line. Here's one last shot attempt. Yerke's able to swallow that one up, and we get a whistle as Edwards is out. And we're back to 5-on-5 with 9:18 to go here in period number 1. 10 saves already for that man, Lewis Yerke. The first team All-State goalie here in South Dakota. Over on the far side, we talked about them being 1A and 1B with Easton Mesher. Mesher was excellent in that 5-4 double overtime win. Over to the far side. This is tipped out of the zone, and now a chance for Brewer moving in. Brewer with a shot, he scores! Jackson Brewer makes it 1-0 for West with 8:57 to go here in the first period.
And that's a big one for Sioux Falls West.
It was a 2-on-1. And Brewer just carried it all the way in, and he beat Booth right over the glove side with 8:57 to go in the first period.
A nice shot. Jackson Brewer.
He had 12 goals during the regular season. He scored to make it his 13th yesterday, and now gets his first one here in this contest. Unassisted goal for Jackson Brewer, and it's Sioux Falls that strikes first. This face-off was pushed in. Andrew Hahn helped move that one into the offensive zone. Near side, it comes to the glass and out of the zone and into the offensive end. Here's Beckett Haldy, can't get free for a shot. Johnson was able to slow that one up. This will be played here back behind the net. Luke Hancomp will send it around on the near side. Two players run into each other. There's a shot that goes wide to Booth. Max Jensen will pick it up. Cross-ice pass right on the tape of Lindstad. That was an excellent pass. Lindstad's shot was blocked by Spencer Sharon. Here on the near side, Hancomp will spin with it. That bouncing puck left back behind. Sioux Falls West trying to get out of their own end of the ice. Lindstad will pick it up for Brookings. Lindstad pass out. A couple players fighting for that puck. Comes back to Lindstad again, and that shot goes wide. He takes a check after trying to get that shot away. And there's a check to the boards another time. That's going to be held in by the Rangers in Jackson Heller. Up to the blue line. Hancomp holds it another time. Harris, that is intercepted, and another chance the other way here for the Flyers. There's a shot and a blocker save coming from Shea. Booth makes his second save. That's only the third shot of the first period by Sioux Falls West. His pass over Yerke off of his stick. Another chance and a save made. No rebound from Lewis Yerke. Both players will come out of the box. It was Talon Hyde. That was the other man for Brookings. 7:23 to go here in the first period. 12-3 in shots in favor of the Rangers, but a 1-0 lead for West on the Kubota scoreboard. There's a shot attempt that goes wide after it was blocked away and into the corner. This puck will be moved free and out of the zone. And it's sent right back in by the Rangers, as the Flyers will try and get it right back out. That's going to be held in by Krogman. Comes back up to the blue line, sent out of the zone, cross ice from West, and then from the red line, dumped back in by Cody Jacobson, excuse me. This will be all the way down. There is no icing. Race to the puck. Both guys overskated. Chan is tied up. He's trying to find a stick from Krogman. Puck starts to squeak free out to the neutral zone. Waylon Carroll has it and will send it down the ice. There is no icing again. And it will be Spencer Sharon that will pick it up with 6:30 to go here in the first period. That pass goes across. That one misses for West and then sent into the Brookings bench by Jacobson. And we get a whistle with 6:21 to go. It'll be an offensive zone face-off for the West Flyers.
12 shots on goal here for the Brookings Rangers, spending a lot of time in their offensive zone. Just a two-on-one breakaway goal is the difference for Sioux Falls West.
It is not an offensive zone face-off. It is just a neutral zone face-off. Here to the near side for Honkamp. That pass will move up. That misses for Lindstad. And it'll be sent over to the far side. Bouncing puck. It'll be Hyde. And we'll send it back in and around. It is back to the blue line where Honkamp holds it in. Although it's turned over to West. 3-on-2. They've got numbers moving in. Plays it back. Campbell in front. A shot and a save made by Booth. Up ahead for Lindstad. He'll go 1-on-2 into the zone. Lindstad trying to get around Edwards. That shot and a save. Rebound somehow doesn't go. 5:40 remaining in the first. Moved up ahead. That's tipped on the wrong side of the red line. It will go down for an icing, and we get a whistle with 5:36 remaining here in the first period.
How did that puck stay out of the net? Good opportunity there for the Brookings Rangers.
Lewis Yerke has made all 14 saves so far in net. That was a loose puck, right? I mean, if you're going to score a goal on Lewis Yerke and score multiple goals, that's kind of where you want to be if you're the Rangers, right in front of that net. Luke Honkamp on the face-off win. You hear that, a lot of traffic from a point shot. Here is Honkamp. That was blocked by the foot of Carson Edwards. Hudson Bergeson will pick it up behind the nets. Two Rangers around him. Christofferson started to take the puck away. Still in the corner. That is pushed along. Jackson Heller still loose. Four players are trying to fight it out of the corner. Nobody can come free with the puck. Then it finally comes out to the blue line where it's knocked down and held in by Jacobson. And then that shot make that Johnson. And it's flipped up by Sioux Falls West. Hayden Gora, that pass deflected. It is going to be done moving in, but a good back check by Jay Harris eliminates his chance to try and get a shot at way. Here's a penalty going to be coming up. Is it going to be? It's going to be against Jay Harris. A cross check against Harris, and it will be a power play now for Sioux Falls West. Their first one of the day.
It's a Pelican Power Sports power play here, coming up for West.
They did not score a power play goal yesterday. Actually, they did. They did score one power play goal in that 5-4 double overtime win against the Aberdeen Cougars. This face-off back to the blue line. A shot and Booth makes the save. Krogman will send it off the boards here to the near side. Lindstad will win the race to it, but it's going to be held in by Sioux Falls West. As done, there's a shot that goes right in front of Booth, and it went wide of the net. Out to the corner. It is Dunn that picks it back up. His shot was blocked. Beckett Haldy picks it up. Puck is still loose, being tangled up. Edwards back to Haldy. Whether he wanted to or not, Haldy now back to Edwards. Square away, shot goes wide to the glove side of Booth. That one will be cleared away by the Rangers. Two quick shots there by West to open up the power play. Under 4 to go in the first period, and 1:10 remaining on the man advantage for West Flyers. This pass, that one will miss. as they're looking for Jackson Dunn. And the Rangers trying to clear it out, bounced off the glass, and then a second chance does come out of the zone, and it'll be sent all the way down by Caden Weber. From the far side, Flyers will get back in onside. And stopping and starting. There's a shot attempt that's blocked. That was by Jackson Henry, and that one just misses Henry's stick, and it goes back down the ice again. And after that first initial couple chances for West, Brookings has not allowed the Flyers to really get a good look or even get set up in their zone. Shea to the near side. It'll be around the boards to the corner. Honkamp. Man goes down, Chant in front, back in, trying to stuff it in. It'll be gripped to the near side and all the way back down another time, and that should take us to the end of the power play. 10 seconds remaining on the man advantage with 2:50 to go in the first period.
Matthew Booth holding the pipe on that shot attempt for the Flyers.
This is turned over, flipped back in as Harris is out of the penalty box. And it is 5-on-5 with 2:35 to go here in period number one. Turned over in front. That shot is loose. They score! The Rangers tie it up. It looks like it's going to be Jackson Heller that scores the goal.
And I think that was from Deers.
It was Heller that touched it. It was bouncing, and it did go in off of Jackson Heller.
That play started with Mason Deers getting the first touch on the puck in the corner. He beat everybody for that first touch.
A tying goal with 2:28 to go in the first period. A big, big goal for the Rangers. Jackson Brewer here for Sioux Falls West. Moving it back in. Brewer's got the one goal right now for the Flyers. It is a pass. Campbell, glove save by Booth. Then a whistle at 2:14 to go in the first. That was an incredible, I was going to say, I don't know, incredible, but that was a really great save by Booth, Matthew Booth, especially on that golden opportunity for the West Flyers. Here is now Deers that will move it back into the offensive zone. That shot, that one's swallowed up by Lewis Yerke. Then we get a whistle with 2:06 to go here in the first period.
Was it Mason Deers that had the assist on that? I believe it was.
Yeah, Mason Deers gets the lone assist. And that is Heller from Deers. Deers had just 3 points all season. He's got 2. He's got a goal and assist already in the state tournament.
He earned that goal as he beat everybody to the corner.
Honkamp will play into the corner. There's a player for Brookings down behind the net. Here's a one-time chance by Hyde. It was blocked. Hyde still trying to find the handle of it. And it'll be played around as it gets behind the net. 1:50 to go here in the first period. Lindstad trying to get it to Hyde. He was open for a moment and maybe waited a bit too long to pass it to Talon Hyde. But Alex Carlson can't find the puck out of the zone. His second opportunity. Hayden Gore is going to help out. And it does come out for the Rangers to pick up. And it'll be sent back in by Cooper Deatherich. Near side for James Shea. Shea, he got it up for Jackson Dunn as he took a hit to make a play. Shea now backhanded to the net, but it was blocked. Ended up hitting Jackson Henry. 1:10 to go here in the first period. That one will miss. It will go for an icing. Just missing for Jackson Henry. And 1:07 to go here in the first period. 1-1 on the Kubota scoreboard.
These two teams, one of them are going to go to the championship game with a puck drop tomorrow at 7 o'clock.
Face off to the right of Yerke. Here's a shot attempt. That was blocked. And it will be out of the zone. And it will be backpedaling. And then now here for Krogman. Around it goes Carson Edwards. Edwards, this will be out. Now here's Carroll with a shot that goes wide. 40 seconds remaining here on the power play the period for the Rangers. Here is to the near side as they had the puck, but it's picked up by Sioux Falls West and out of the zone. And we'll go all the way down. Whalen make that Jacobson that will pick it up. Cody Jacobson. And it's Krogman that moves it up with 20 seconds to go in the first period. Krogman, far side. Jacobson. That one's bouncing putt. Zweber, make that Deers moves it in. And Alex Chan, 2-on-2. Come the Flyers back in. 8 seconds to go. There's a shot at a save. The rebound flipped aside by the Rangers. And it comes out all the way down. And that will take us to the end of the first period. Not going to be easy for one of these teams. Why should it be? 16-9 in shots. The Rangers probably were the better of the two teams in that first period. But it is 1-1 on the Kubota scoreboard at the end of that first period. We will step aside. We'll come back and recap that first period for you. You're listening to the state tournament on Capital City Rock, KKQQ, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Calling all hockey fans to the 2025 Hall of Fame and Awards Banquet. Join us April 11th at the Sioux Falls Convention Center to celebrate this year's class of 25 Hall of Fame inductees and our high school award winners. Single tickets are $65, with reserved tables of 8 for $520 and sponsorship tables for $800. Doors open at 6 o'clock, with the event starting at 7. The Hall of Fame and Awards Banquet Night, Friday, April 11th at the Sioux Falls Convention Center. Get your ticket and table now.
Winning in hockey takes dedication, skill, and teamwork, just like winning in real estate. Hi, I'm Tara Sunshine with Kathy Sunshine Property, a proud South Dakotan and experienced realtor with over 60 combined years of helping buyers and sellers find success. Whether you're looking for your dream home or ready to sell, we're here to put our expertise to work for you. With a commitment, we'll help you navigate the market with confidence. Let's make your real estate goals a reality. Call us today at 605-224-5588.
When you're looking for quality trash pickup services, look no further than Envirotech. 6 days a week, their trucks are on the road picking up trash, even holidays. They're also the place to contact for recycling services. Their friendly, professional staff is ready to assist with weekly pickups or even special pickups. Check out the website at envirotechwaste.com. Envirotech is locally operated. Call 224-4804. Envirotech Waste Services in Pierre, proud to support high school athletics.
Do something to launch your future at Lake Area Tech. It's a living, working, thought-producing environment to help you level up in the workforce. Combined with hands-on training and real-world experience, you'll be ready to find a high-paying career you'll love right out of school, the way 99% of our graduates do. It's the best return on your college investment, the quickest path to your future success. Lake Area Tech, the start of something new.
Whale Construction, building custom homes, shops, garages, and remodels since 1998. Troy and his team will make your home your dream home. Whale Construction uses reputable subcontractors and products to make your build or remodel your dream come true. Call or message Troy today at 605-380-4473. That's 605-380-4473. Or message him at troy@whaleconstruction.com. Beck Motor Company would like to send a big congratulations to all the high school hockey teams across the state. What an incredible season of hard work, dedication, and unforgettable moments on the ice. Whether you're gearing up for the next season or just need a reliable ride, Beck Motor Company is here for all your automotive needs. From new vehicles to expert service, we've got you covered so you can focus on the game. Thank you to all the teams for giving us a season to remember. Beck Motor Company is proud to support our athletes every step of the way. Beck Motor Company, your local Chevy dealer, serving Central South Dakota for 56 years.
We welcome you back here to the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. It is a 1-1 tie on the Kubota scoreboard at the end of the first period between the Brookings Rangers and the Sioux Falls West Flyers. John Wickler alongside Jim Lloyd, as it is the first period stats, as you see that on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. 16 shots on goal for the Rangers, 9 for Sioux Falls West. Both teams 0 for 1 on the power play. It was Jackson Brewer that scored the first goal with 8:57 to go on a 2-on-1 that made it a 1-0 game. And then Jackson Heller from Mason Deers with 2:28. And those are your two goal scorers that tied the game up at 1-1 at the end of that first period. Good first period of hockey, Jim.
Not a lot of stats to show for it, but yeah, a good first period of hockey. Up and down, both of these teams, as you can see by the stats, and watching this game, evenly matched.
Both teams, again, 0 for 1 on the power play. There were 2 penalties called for each team. It was Edwards, and also, if I can read my handwriting, is Campbell. Yep, there's my handwriting. For the Flyers, and Hyde and Harris got penalties for the Rangers. 2 of those were offsetting penalties, 1 on each side, and both teams had 1 power play each. It ended up being a 1-1 tie. Both teams 0 for 1 of the power plays. Can special teams be the difference in this game? Can a special teams goal be the difference in this hockey game?
Well, I think so. You know, both of these teams, the way they're playing right now, you have to stay out of the penalty box. Both of these teams pretty good on the power play, and I don't think you can give your other team an inch. On the other hand, you have to be able to take every opportunity that you get in front of you. A loose puck in front, get your goalie moving. Doing the little things is what's going to make the difference in this game.
And this is the winner to the state championship tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. The team that falls in this game will go to the 3rd place game. Rushmore and Sioux Falls East are final game of the day. That'll be coming up next, and those will be the 4 teams that will determine the 2 in the championship and the 2 in the 3rd place game coming up tomorrow evening and tomorrow night here at the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. 1-1 is our score at the end of 1 period. We'll take another break. When we come back, we will have for you more of the First Submission Report. You're listening to the state tournament on Capital City Rock on KKQQ, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping wants to make it easy for you to get that lush green lawn and that yard haven that you've been dreaming of. Visit dakotasprinkler.com to make appointments for sprinkler system spring startup, service calls, fall winterization, and landscaping quotes. Trust Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping's professionals to get you through the planning and installation to make your landscaping needs a reality. Visit dakotasprinkler.com today.
The Fieldhouse in Pierre is the perfect place to sit back and watch the state hockey tournament with friends and family. The Fieldhouse with a full bar gives you that feeling like you're at the game without having to leave town, with a selection of your favorite concession-type food, and who doesn't love some pizza? There's free popcorn, peanuts, and Gardettos to complement any of your snack cravings while enjoying the games on one of the many big screen TVs. The Fieldhouse, 2013 Eastgate Avenue in Pierre. Your place for the game this weekend. Go Caps!
Kubota Orange Days delivers the savings you need for the life you love. Shop a wide selection of equipment at your local dealer, including America's #1 selling compact tractor. And get your perfect match delivered to your door. Designed for comfort and built for performance. And now through June 30th, get 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months on select compact tractors.
Please visit one of the South Dakota Kubota dealers today.
The puck drops, the crowd roars. South Dakota hockey is in full swing. Capital City Ford is proud to support this year's state varsity hockey tournaments and celebrate the dedication, teamwork, and passion of every player on the ice. To all the seniors, congratulations on an incredible season. Whether you're heading off to college or staying close to home, we're here for all of your automotive needs. Stop by Capital City Ford in Pierre. We'll get you on the road to your next adventure. Capital City Ford in Pierre, driven by community, powered by you.
Are you ready for adventure? Then head over to Hepper Sports Center, your authorized dealer serving the Hub City area. Get huge savings, $1,500 cash back on select side-by-sides, or snag a sweet deal with 1.99% financing for 36 months on ATVs and side-by-sides. Don't miss out. Stop in and see Wade and his team at 501 5th Avenue Northwest. Call for your service appointment at 605-225-9279 or email heppers@nbc.net to book your appointment and start your next off-road adventure.
Hello, I'm Pastor Jeff Lathrop of Pierre First United Methodist Church, and I'd like to invite you to join us in person for worship on Sunday mornings at 8:30 a.m. or 11 a.m. You can also join us on Facebook Live or on KCCR 1240 a.m. or 98.9 FM for our Sunday morning broadcast at 11 a.m. Come worship with us at First United Methodist Church, where you will find open hearts, open minds, and open doors.
We welcome you back here at the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. It is a 1-1 tie at the end of 1 period between the Brookings Rangers and the Sioux Falls West Flyers. The winner will go to the championship. As we look at the 2 goals that were scored, we'll first start with the Rangers that scored their goal to tie the game up at 1-1. As it was, the save there by Lewis Yerke, who has been really good so far in this hockey game. But it is, here is the first goal for the Sioux Falls Flyers, the only goal for the Flyers. Jackson Brewer got in It was a 2-on-1 and a great shot over the glove and over the shoulder of the goalie Matthew Booth, who at that point had only seen 2 shots. So it was 1 of 2 saves for Matthew Booth, who had to really settle in and make the final 7 saves of that first period. That was the first goal of the game for the Sioux Falls West Flyers, and it is a 1-1 tie on the Kubota scoreboard. One matchup is set for tomorrow. It is the Yankton Bucks against the Mitchell Marlins in the 5th place game. Mitchell ended up winning that first game 6-3. Yankton beat Watertown 6-3 as well. So I don't think it's going to be a 6-goal win for one of these teams. I don't think both teams could easily score 6 goals, but against the other one, I don't think they're going to score 6 goals in that game.
No, I don't think so. These are going to be close all the way out now on this right-hand side of the bracket. These teams tend not to give in too much.
No, not much at all. There's not going to be a whole lot of more goals scored in this hockey game as we stand at 1-1, and the winner is to the state championship with the team that falls will go to the 3rd place game. As here is the goal scored by the Rangers to tie this game up, as it was Mason Deers that got it over, and it was pushed in by Jackson Heller to tie the game at 1-1. That was a great play there by Deers, by the way, that he gets the lone assist of that first period.
You look at the Sioux Falls Flyers, look how close to a blocked puck that was before it got there. Just bounced over the shaft of his stick.
And Jackson Heller ties the game at 1. We will step aside and come back with this second period coming up after this. You're listening to the state tournament on Capital City Rock, KKQQ, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
The lawyers at the May Adam Law Firm in Pierre know how important your families are to you. If you've been putting off getting your affairs in order, know that the May Adam Law Firm is available to counsel you through your questions and help you get the documents in place so that you've made your loved ones secure. Call them at 224-8803 and they can chat with you about how to document your concerns and care for your family. We're all in this together, and the May Adam Law Firm is ready and able to help.
Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics aims to provide treatment that is not only comfortable, but has a quality-first emphasis. We believe that by preserving as much healthy tooth as possible, we can help you retain your natural teeth longer. This is accomplished with state-of-the-art 3-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics, 1709 North Lincoln Avenue in Pierre.
Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com. When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories. AGE Corporation has been building South Dakota for nearly 60 years. For all your site work, construction, and crane needs, AGE is there for you. If you need a boat dock and dock lighting, AGE has what you need. Visit their website, agecorp.com, or give them a call at 223-2732. AGE Corporation, providing high-quality services without sacrificing safety. Visit agecorp.com or call 223-2732. The Field House in Pierre is the perfect place to sit back and watch the state hockey tournament with friends and family. The Field House with a full bar gives you that feeling like you're at the game without having to leave town, with a selection of your favorite concession-type food, and who doesn't love some pizza? There's free popcorn, peanuts, and Gardettos to complement any of your snack cravings while enjoying the games on one of the many big screen TVs. The Field House, 2013 Eastgate Avenue in Pierre. Your place for the game this weekend. Go Caps!
We're back and ready for the second period. The 1-1 tie between the Brookings Rangers and the Sioux Falls West Flyers. Joe Wickler alongside Jim Lloyd. It'll be a great second period. This is a great game already. Rushmore Thunder, Sioux Falls East Flyers. They'll be coming up here at 8:30 tonight. And the second semifinal, the two winners in the state championship tomorrow at 7 o'clock on Championship Saturday.
After today, the stage is set.
The stage will be set. And you and I talked about last weekend. I think Thursday to Saturday is a great call by the South Dakota Amateur Hockey Association to play these state tournaments. We really enjoyed last Saturday. Although our days are mixed up until we get used to Thursday through Saturday, it was a great tournament last weekend, Thursday through Saturday. It's been a great tournament so far as we get into Friday night, and we're into the second period of this first state semifinal. Around the boards it goes. Luke Honkamp will chip it out of the zone, and it's now picked up here by Sioux Falls West. Pass goes across. It was tipped back out of the zone, sent back in by Brookings. And it'll come back behind the net where it's Hudson Bergeson that will move it here for Carson Edwards on the near side. This pass will come out for Ashton Eining, and Eining will move it up the boards on the far side. It was tipped by the Rangers, and James Shea was racing for it, but Talon Hine won the race to the puck. Comes here near side. 16:20 to go here in the second period, just 40 seconds in to this second period. Bouncing puck. Still at the wall. There's a shot and a save made. That was a relatively easy save for Booth, although it did bounce. It'll come here to the near side. I mentioned it earlier. For my standards, that would be no easy shot to save. But for other goalies, like that one coming up on Louis Yerke, he'll take those all day. This puck will make its way, knocked down by the stick of Burr, who does have the lone goal for Sioux Falls West. Out to the blue line, Jack Campbell, and that one was tipped in front, and then a Brewer shot was wide, and it goes all the way down. It was tipped, it was touched by the West Flyers, so there is no icing. And then Deers gets run into before he could get to the puck, as it was Jackson Henry that bounced into him. Alex Carlson will move it around here to the near side. Beckett Haldy will pick it up for the Flyers. He'll try and chip it around. Haldy moves in onside. Tough angle shot, and it goes wide. Good defensive play there by the Rangers. There's another shot and a save made by Matthew Booth, and we get a whistle with 15:18 to go here in the second period.
Well, the next one
is a big one. Jeff Anderson, who joined us for that second game, the Watertown and Yankton game. He loves that saying. We love saying that saying now. Into the corner on the near side. Picked up by the West Flyers. Pass to the front. That one was offline as they were looking to get it over to Connor Lindersmith. Carson Edwards will pinch in and hold the zone for the West Flyers. 2 minutes gone by here in the second period. A lot of players are battling for that puck. And it's Chan that picks it up, trying to get it in front. It's still loose in front of Booth, and then pushed to the boards, out to the blue line. Edwards with a shot that went off of a body, went all the way to the corner. And it's the Rangers out of the zone, not deep out of the zone, pinballing around, and it will eventually be grabbed by Lindersmith, and then given back for Edwards to throw it around to Hudson Bergeson. Bergeson sends it to the near side. That one misses, and it is now pushed up, and it will be for Jensen. Jensen, that pass misses out to the blue line. It's going to be 2-on-2, but the pass from Lindersmith misses for Chan, and it'll be sent out of the zone by Brookings, although it comes back over to Honkamp. And a backhanded pass now over for Cody Jacobson. Jacobson moves it up. That's intercepted by Edwards. He's trying to get free, does cut into the zone. Edwards with a shot wide to the glove side of Booth. This will come all the way out of the zone. Alex Carlson has to run all the way back. It was right in front of Louis Yerke. That was almost in no man's land for anybody to play the puck. And one had to make sure that they were confident in playing the puck for Sioux Falls West. This will be iced by the Rangers with 13:40 to go here in the second period.
Yeah, that's tough when that puck is just on the edge of the crease. You have a defensive guy coming and an offensive player coming down on you. You stick it away, you sit back, you hope your defensive player wins the race.
Face-off will be to the left of Matthew Booth. 17-11 in shots in favor of the Brookings Rangers after it was 16-9 in that first period, so only 2-1 so far to open up this second. This is off the glass That one bounces almost in a perfect spot. It is. Here's a shot by Harrison. Save made by Yerke. He was in alone. And a great save by Lewis Yerke on Jay Harris. Here's a shot from the blue line. That's blocked by Eining. Numbers the other way if West can get moving. Eining moves in, but then late on the shift was Gora. So it's now back the other way. Jackson Heller, the goal scorer for the Rangers, moves in. His backhander to the net. It'll be Yerke that will play it over to the far side. Fans are yelling for Brookings, but no call. As James Shea gets pushed into the boards, Deathridge will move in to try and pick up the puck. And then Shea and Deathridge run into each other. And Carlson will move it up. Beckett Haldy off the boards all the way down, and around it goes to the far side. Bird goes down. He gets back up, trying to find the handle of the puck. Comes out of the zone. We're going to be sent back in by Hudson Bergeson. And West is trying to tag up. They keep circling around the blue line and finally tag back up. 12:25 to go here in the second period. Down to the far side. Bouncing puck is grabbed by Jackson Henry. Quickly off of his stick. And a block pass. And the puck is on the boards. And it's picked up initially by West, but they can't get a shot away. Out to Hudson Bergeson, who will put it back in. Wide of Matthew Booth, and the Flyers tag back up. Here's a play that comes out of the zone as Carson Edwards will send it wide of Booth. Actually, it went off the blocker of Booth and into the netting. And so we get a whistle with 11:54 to go here in the second period.
How about the goalie play from both of these teams? These guys are fun to watch. Matthew Booth and Lewis Yerke.
18 saves for Lewis Yerke so far, 10 for Matthew Booth. This Jackson Dunn on the face-off, won by Andrew Hahn, but grabbed by West. And is trying to get it back to Dunn. That puck is still to the high slot and eventually comes out of the zone. There are a lot of sticks and feet in that right around the puck. Spencer Sharon back in his own end of the ice. Sharon, his pass moves up as the West Flyers can't get it in deep. And it's back for Andrew Hahn the other way. Hahn carries it in. That shot off the crossbar and into the netting, and we get a whistle.
About as close as you can get and not have it go in. That's an inch and away from bar down.
Lewis Yerke, it beat him over the blocker, over the glove, excuse me, from Andrew Hahn. And it went right off the crossbar and into the netting for a whistle. What a great look at that replay. Hayden Gore on the face-off. Won it for Sioux Falls West, but it is still Brookings with possession as they play to the corner. Comes here for Carson Edwards for the Flyers. And Edwards moves it out, tipped along by Shea. Honkamp up ahead, tipped into the zone. That was by Caleb Johnson. Make that Riley Lindstad. One more time, that was Kate Zweber that tipped it in. Now a penalty coming up. It's going to be against the Rangers, and it will be an interference call. And it will be a power play upcoming for the West Flyers. And that is on Johnson. So Caleb Johnson will go for two. An interference. And the second power play upcoming here for the West Flyers.
Second Pelican Power Sports power play coming up here for the West Flyers. We talked about it at the period break. Special teams, that could mean the difference in a game like this. 1-1, 10:58 in this second period.
Can one team get a special teams goal? Will that be a difference in winning or losing a hockey game? This bouncing puck, it'll be out towards the blue line. Good move around to get out shorthanded. As it's Jackson Henry that will pick it up. Trey Christofferson did a really good job of clearing the puck the first time. And then he poked the puck away from Jackson Henry. Got it back to the Rangers' stick, but they can't clear the zone. As it's now Alex Chan. He'll circle around, does Chan. Back out to the blue line for Shea. Shea back down for Chan another time. Shea at the point to Chan. That shot was blocked. Now it's Henry. That one up for Shea. He was looking for a one-timer. This one's off of a couple sticks. Kicked along. Save is made. Rebounded. Carlson couldn't find a way to get a handle of it. There's a shot, and Booth makes that save. It went off of one stick. Shea was able to knock it down to get a wild shot that bounced off of two people. Kicked and then another chance. And Carlson had a wide open goal, but it went just a bit too far away from him. And then Booth got himself back in a position to make that save with 10:14 to go.
Both teams changed out everybody.
Here is now Carson Edwards. Second power play unit on here for the Flyers. 1:05 to go in the power play. Edwards shot, that's off of a boot. It is still played for the Flyers. Back behind the net, Campbell to the corner for Haldy. Now Edwards, blue line, goes across over. Brewer walks in, his shot was blocked, gets the puck back, can't get a second opportunity. Shot by Dunn goes wide, and it's now Haldy again to the corner. Haldy out to Edwards at the blue line. Back down to Haldy, cross ice pass, good touch pass across, and another block shot by Cooper Deathridge. And the frustration for West Flyers who can't find their way to get a look. And the Brookings Rangers on this PK sacrificing the body with a lot of block shots.
Yep, a lot of block shots. I don't think that's a stat that they keep in South Dakota hockey, but block shots mean a lot, especially when you're a man down.
Hayden Gora will take this face off against Talon Hyde. It is won by Gora. It'll be played out, and that pass was blocked, and it's out of the zone, and now a race to the puck. First one to it is Lindstad. He goes against Henry. Lindstad will turn and shoot that one wide of Lewis Yerke. 20 seconds to go. Final call this power play for the Flyers if they can get moving forward. It is taken back by Shea. He'll leave it over for Henry. Man lost his stick in Lindstad. Hockey headquarters loose equipment. Final 10 seconds of the power play. 9 minutes to go. 4 seconds in the power play. Cleared away by Brookings one more time, and I don't think there was a shot on goal. Maybe one shot on goal for the Flyers on that power play.
Blocking shots was the key for the players, or for the Rangers. Killing that one off.
Be backhanded in by Jackson Brewer with 8:40 to go here in the second period. Puck will move up and out of the zone, and it's now grabbed. And Jackson Henry almost stick-handled himself and to turn the puck over. Brewer moves back in. He lost the puck. Jack Campbell trying to lay a big hit. And it's now Jay Harris into the offensive zone for the Rangers. Harris trying to cut in. And it's to the side of the net. Lewis Yerke will cover it up and get a whistle. And again, the Rangers fans are yelling with Jackson Heller on the ice, but there won't be any call with 8:16 to go here in the second period.
Matthew Booth had that one right away as
Lewis
the push
Yerke.
and Jeez. He had that one right away before the pushing and shoving started. He had it the entire time. Looking at the wrong sheet.
Beckett Haldy didn't really color coordinate these as well. The red and the orange don't look different on the blue. Here is a shot that will go wide. It's back here to the near side, into the corner. Jensen behind the net. Spencer Sharon pushes him away from it. Try and move it up the boards. Beckett Haldy up ahead. Here's Jack Campbell that moves in onside. On his backhand, turns back, a shot by Haldy and a save made. Booth thought he had it, didn't have it cleanly. Another chance and a save. Out of the zone for the Rangers. Back to Carlson who will send it back in. Great looks there for the West Flyers. And Matthew Booth made two huge saves. This will be out of the zone. The Flyers are in the midst of a change. This will be sent back in as the Flyers tag back up. 7:25 to go here in the second period. Out of the zone, Hudson Bergeson will push it back in. Behind the net. I believe that's Carroll that picks up, make that Cody Jacobson, 44 and not 43. Then flipped out to center ice. All the way down, it will not go far enough for an icing as it's picked up by Carson Edwards. Rangers are in the midst of a change. Comes back to Jackson Dunn on his backhanded pass, misses for Chan, and it'll be sent across here for the Rangers. Honkamp, he continues to wait with it, and then he turns it over. It is picked up out to Chan, but that pass missed. That was coming back from Lindersmith. And now to the corner, as it's going to be Lindstad that through a reverse hit. Into the corner, Hyde and Lindstad both there for the Rangers. Out to the blue line for Honkamp. Spin move around by Honkamp. Still holding the puck as he back skates. Honkamp, a pass goes out to the blue line for Lindstad again. Sent back to Honkamp, and then he is pushed to the boards. And it comes to the corner. And Carson Edwards had it for a moment. Talon Hyde trying to pick it back up. And it's now Jackson Dunn moving out of the zone by Sioux Falls West. And the Rangers will tag back up. 6:10 to go. There's no stick here for Carson Edwards. Hockey headquarters loose equipment. And the pass that came back to Edwards, not the play that you wanted to make happen. Although Edwards does go get a stick in the corner where he lost it. As the Flyers are in the midst of making a change, stepping on the ice. It'll be now a shot from Gora that was blocked. It still bounces in front of the net. Players are being pushed into the net. Looking for a crease call was the Brookings Rangers. No call coming from either side with 5:40 to go here in the second. This puck is stuck in the corner. Referees are telling them to move it. They do move it along. And it's now here for Sioux Falls West. Into the corner. And it's now Hayden Gora. This Gora goes down. Eiding will try and pick it up. And that puck now down off the boards all the way down. And it will go for an icing against the Rangers with 5:10 to go here in the second period.
No give in either team. Remains 1-1. Shots on goal, 21 for the Brookings Rangers, 14 for the Sioux Falls West Flyers.
Face-off will be just outside, just to the left of Matthew Booth, excuse me. Offensive zone face-off for the West Flyers. Here into the corner, and around it comes, back behind the net. This will be out of the zone. Jensen moves it out. Carlson will send it across. Moved back in by Jack Campbell. Here is now Haldy. Can't get a shot away. Good defensive play there by the Rangers. Under 5 minutes to go here in the second. Here's a shot by Brewer from the blue line. That goes off of a stick of Matthew Booth and into the netting, and a whistle with 4:45 to go. Another offensive zone face-off here for the West Flyers. To the right of Matthew Booth. Haldy will take the face-off for the Flyers against Talon Hyde. It is won by Sioux Falls, but the pass goes between both defensemen and out of the zone. Carson Edwards in the neutral zone. Pinch to the boards by Talon Hyde. Now back in, a shot that is off the blocker of Yorkie from Riley Lindstad. Lindstad picks it back up in the corner. Lindstad behind the net. Riley Lindstad, near side. That shot, that was a blocker that didn't make it to the net. Here's another chance that was blocked another time. Hyde will pick it up. The Rangers are starting to buzz a little bit in the offensive zone. Krogman leaves it. That puck almost came out, and it will be pushed out by Sioux Falls West. With 4 minutes to go here in the second period. That one went high off the glass, and now it's moved back over for Haldy. Haldy pushes it into the offensive zone. His pass for Campbell. Bouncing puck. It is eventually grabbed here by Brewer, and he can't find a way to center it or put it back out, and everybody was changing for Sioux Falls West. This will be dumped back in by the Rangers. All the way into the corner. This is Parker Nielsen that picks it up. Christofferson out to the blue line. Jacobson now Honkop. He'll wait. Still with the puck. Honkop into the corner. We'll play it down here the near side. It is Carson Edwards that gets it out of the zone. All the way down, Alex Chan. Chan looking for a centering pass, unable to get it to him. Still got another chance for Dunn. Can't get to the net. There's another stick that went up to the rafters. There's a lifted stick of Jay Harris, I believe. Hockey headquarters loose equipment. It is out to the blue line for Jackson Henry. There's a shot into the glove of Booth, and there is no rebound. And a whistle with 2:55 to go here in the second period. That stick lift was the second one that went straight up here. The first one was a broken stick that got floated up all the way, and it bounced off the rafters. This one got close again. Face off to the left of Booth. Offensive zone face off for the Flyers. They win it back. Jackson Henry around the boards to the near side. Final 3 minutes of this second period. Hayden Gora will step through. That pass was maybe off of Booth. Jackson Henry with a little bit of a push, but it's still a 2-on-2 into the zone. That pass never got over to Jensen from Deers. Make that from Zweber. And the West Flyers have it again. James Shea up to the far side for Carlson. He'll pin his man to the boards with 2:20 to go. Jackson Henry around here to the near side. Hayden Gora trying to chip away at it. Puck is still loose, and it's now here for Gora. Comes out of the zone as the Rangers are pinching down. But Brookings will try and move it right back into the offensive zone, but first they'll move it back to their own end. Near side for Jensen. Max Jensen, who had 2 goals. He could have been one of our players of the game yesterday. Egan Jensen, the goalie for Brookings, got a shutout and was our player of the game. Here's Talon Hyde. Back in, Hyde with a shot that's blocked by Edwards. Jack Campbell moves up the boards on the far side. Flipped out of the zone. Just barely out of the zone. 1:35 to go here in the second period. That bouncing puck. It'll come out. Deathridge. There's a couple players that tumble down. Henry and Hyde both went down. It'll be out to the blue line for the Rangers. This will be sent in. Lewis Yerke will slow it up. Good move by Jackson Henry to get around Harris. But the puck off the boards, it was held in, and then a couple players were diving for the puck. Christofferson just missed the pass to Harris with 1 minute to go here in the second period. Jack Campbell up to the far side. Out, not held in. There's a shot that got through, and a left pad save made by Yerke. That was Honkamp that took that shot. Carson Edwards behind the net for Edwards. And now we get a whistle. And I don't know what the whistle was here.
There's a whistle at center ice. I don't know what that was for. It's going to go all the way down for an offensive faceoff here for the Flyers. I don't know why it was whistled
maybe
dead.
Maybe it's a delayed offside. Had to have been delayed offside.
Yep.
I didn't see.
Yeah, it must have been.
I wasn't really sure exactly why the whistle went, and
the puck seemed to be deep in the zone down here.
And that's probably why Edwards was sitting where he was at, just waiting for Brookings to tag up, and they weren't doing it. So it is an offensive zone face-off here for the Flyers. Ashton Eining will take the face-off, and it is won by the Flyers. Hayden Gora, though, lost the puck. 40 seconds to go here in the second. It is now for Mason Deers, who's had an excellent state tournament. Here is back to Deers. Heller takes a hit, and we get an offside call. The Rangers are thinking this a power play upcoming, but it was just an offside call.
Just an offsides.
It won't be a power play for Brookings. It was Brookings that was offside. So we stay 5-on-5 with 27 seconds. And everybody, they're trying to figure out they need one more guy on the ice.
Flyers need one more guy. Now they got him.
And Sioux Falls West, somebody's going to stay on the ice.
Yep, they're going to drag him back out.
Now, one guy has to come back on the ice.
Like you talked about the last substitution, Brookings has got it.
Well, yeah, the Flyers can't do that. It's got to be the Rangers that get that last sub. Here is Luke Honkamp back in the offensive zone. This will come right back out by the Flyers. 15 seconds to go. That will just about take us to the end of the second period. This is not iced by the Rangers. Alex Carlson with 6 seconds. That pass out for Campbell. One last chance. We're not going to get a shot away from either side. We have played 2 periods, and we're right where we were when we started this hockey game. It is 1-1, a tie game through 2. 24-14 in shots in favor of Brookings. 1-1 is their score. As we head to our commercial break, we'll come back with our second edition. You're listening to the state tournament on Capital City Rock, KCCR FM Blood, KKQQ, and Brookings, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Papa Murphy's Pier makes fresh, delicious pizza exactly when you need it. And so do you when you bake that pizza to perfection at home in your oven. That is, after Papa Murphy's takes care of hand making the dough, hand chopping the toppings, and hand shredding the cheese to make your pizza just the way you like it. So really, you make the pizza together with Papa Murphy's, but you get all the delicious pizza to yourself. Papa Murphy's. They make great pizza so you can make the pizza great. Order online today at papamurphys.com.
Hello, I'm Pastor Jeff Lathrop of Pierre First United Methodist Church, and I'd like to invite you to join us in person for worship on Sunday mornings at 8:30 a.m. or 11 a.m. You can also join us on Facebook Live or on KCCR 1240 AM or 98.9 FM for our Sunday morning broadcast at 11 a.m. Come worship with us at First United Methodist Church, where you will find open hearts, open minds, and open doors.
Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping wants to make it easy for you to get that lush green lawn and that yard haven that you've been dreaming of. Visit dakotasprinkler.com to make appointments for sprinkler system spring startup, service calls, fall winterization, and landscaping quotes. Trust Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping's professionals to get you through the planning and installation to make your landscaping needs a reality. Visit dakotasprinkler.com today. Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com.
Kubota Orange Days delivers the savings you need for the life you love. Shop a wide selection of equipment at your local dealer, including America's #1 selling compact tractor. And get your perfect match delivered to your door, designed for comfort and built for performance. And now through June 30th, get 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months on select compact tractors.
Please visit one of the South Dakota Kubota dealers today. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it.
And we welcome you back here on the Capital City Rock, KKQQ, and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. 1-1 at the end of 2 periods. John Wickler alongside Jim Lloyd. Not a whole lot happening in that second period. It was a Sioux Falls West power play. It was Johnson that went to the penalty box for Brookings. That was midway point of the second period. That was it. All of it is just shots on goal. It's 24-14 in favor of Brookings now, but nothing else to report in that second period.
A lot of really good hockey is what we have to report.
Really.
And as far as stats, there's nothing going on.
There's nothing going on. Nothing going on after that first period. The 2 goal scorers are Jackson Brewer and Jackson Heller. There's a lot of Jacksons. There's especially a lot of Jacksons on the Sioux Falls West team.
Yep.
And but overall, a really good hockey game right now between these two teams, and we weren't expecting anything different. But so for a 1-1 game, pretty much exactly. If I was going to make a prediction to be this close, I mean, it probably would have said, yeah, I'm thinking 1-1 at the end of 2 periods.
Yeah, and it might be one more goal that wins this game.
Yeah,
it really could be. This might be a 2-1 game when it's all said and done. This just shows you how hard it is to get to that championship game. There's no cakewalks getting into it, especially when it comes down to a 2 and 3 matchup.
Yeah, this semifinal, first semifinal, and the second one, you got to play your best hockey. You got to play your best hockey game to date this season here tonight, and then if you win, even if you don't win, you still play the third place game. You still have to play your very best hockey game tomorrow to try and win a state championship. It requires you to play your 3 best games all in order to win a state championship.
Yeah, you get to the state championship, you're seeded, of course, but all the records of the regular season are off, and you really have to string 3 wins together is what it takes.
And we talked about it last week. It's about surviving, and somewhat Sioux Falls West in that first period survived to keep it 1-1. Yeah. Brookings more survived that second period, although that the shots did increase more for the Rangers in that second period. It was 8-5. but it felt like maybe Brookings was surviving a little bit more in that second. But both teams have survived each period to be at 1-1, and now it is the next period wins the hockey game, regardless if it's this period, and I don't want to dare say 5 periods from now, but it's got to be just the next period will win a hockey game and send you to the state championship.
Yeah, the swings in momentum have been just a little bit weird in this game. That first period, it was all Brookings Rangers down 1-0 early on in that first period. So, and Brookings spent a ton of time in their offensive zone. Yeah, and then it did start to swing a little bit. The next period, it was a little more Sioux Falls, or they're kind of settled into the game a little bit.
It is 1-1 on the Kubota scoreboard. We'll take another break here in the second intermission report. Back after this here on Capital City Rock, KKQQ, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Do something to launch your future at Lake Area Tech. It's a living, working, thought-producing environment to help you level up in the workforce. Combined with hands-on training and real-world experience, you'll be ready to find a high-paying career you'll love right out of school, the way 99% of our graduates do. It's the best return on your college investment, the quickest path to your future success. Lake Area Tech, the start of something new.
Beck Motor Company would like to send a big congratulations to all the high school hockey teams across the state. What an incredible season of hard work, dedication, and unforgettable moments on the ice. Whether you're gearing up for the next season or just need a reliable ride, Beck Motor Company is here for all your automotive needs. From new vehicles to expert service, we've got you covered, so you can focus on the game. Thank you to all the teams for giving us a season to remember. Beck Motor Company is proud to support our athletes every step of the way. Beck Motor Company, your local Chevy dealer, serving Central South Dakota for 56 years.
AGE Corporation has been building South Dakota for nearly 60 years. For all your site work, construction, and crane needs, AGE is there for you. If you need a boat dock and dock lighting, AGE has what you need. Visit their website, agecorp.com, or give them a call at 223-2732. AGE Corporation, providing high-quality services without sacrificing safety. Visit agecorp.com or call 223-2732.
Winning in hockey takes dedication, skill, and teamwork, just like winning in real estate. Hi, I'm Tara Sunshine with Kathy Sunshine Property, a proud South Dakotan and experienced realtor with over 60 combined years of helping buyers and sellers find success. Whether you're looking for your dream home or ready to sell, we're here to put our expertise to work for you. With a commitment, we'll help you navigate the market with confidence. Let's make your real estate goals a reality. Call us today at 605-224-5588.
Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics aims to provide treatment that is not only comfortable, but has a quality-first emphasis. We believe that by preserving as much healthy tooth as possible, we can help you retain your natural teeth longer. This is accomplished with state-of-the-art three-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics, 1709 North Lincoln Avenue in Pierre. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it.
Second intermission report continues. It is a 1-1 tie between the Brookings Rangers and the Sioux Falls West Flyers. It is a Constellation Championship that is known for tomorrow. It is the Mitchell Marlins and the Yankton Bucks. Both scored 6 goals in their wins as they won 6-2 did Mitchell, 6-3 did Yankton over Watertown, as the Marlins, the 7 seed, will face the 5 seed Yankton Bucks at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. The winner of this game will move to the state championship. The loser will fall to the third place game at 4 o'clock, and they will take on the loser of Rushmore and Sioux Falls East, which is our last game to be played at 8:30 tonight. And the 2 winners will meet in the state championship at 7 o'clock tomorrow night here at the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. Been a fun tournament so far, Jim, and you're seeing that bracket on Capital City Rock Sports on YouTube. You see that we're closing in on the end of and having the full bracket filled out except for the place games that will be coming up tomorrow.
Yeah, it's been a fun tournament. You know, we've seen a lot of really good games, a lot of great play, a lot of good goalie play so far also. We've had 2 South Dakota Amateur Hockey Association goalies named players of the game already. And, yeah, it's been really good, all these players. Both of those teams, the Cougars and the Watertown Lakers, are done with their season, but that's just part of the tournament. And, of course, tomorrow you go to championship Saturday, and everybody will be done when those games are done. So the end of the season is near, and Sunday will be the first day of next season.
Yeah, the off-season will start on Sunday. Yeah, and like you said, the next season starts on Sunday. Now, some might be celebrating into Sunday and enjoying, especially those the team that will be hoisting that state championship. Might be a lot of driving back home on Sunday as well. But the next season, the 2025-26 season, gets underway. It's starting on Sunday. But it is 1-1 here in our first state semifinal game between Brookings and Sioux Falls West. The third period. Who will win the next period and get to the state championship? That is coming up next. Third period on the way. You're listening to the state tournament on Capital City Rock, KKQQ, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
The Fieldhouse in Pierre is the perfect place to sit back and watch the state hockey tournament with friends and family. The Fieldhouse with a full bar gives you that feeling like you're at the game without having to leave town, with a selection of your favorite concession-type food. And who doesn't love some pizza? There's free popcorn, peanuts, and Gardettos to complement any of your snack cravings while enjoying the games on one of the many big screen TVs. The Fieldhouse, 2013 Eastgate Avenue in Pierre. Your place for the game this weekend. Go Caps!
Your home and business are important to you, and you need quality furnace and air conditioning products and service. With a combined 50-plus years of experience, AirTech Heating and Cooling provides you with just that service. Call 945-0160 for sales, service, and installation of furnaces, air conditioning, and heat pumps. AirTech Heating and Cooling features the American Standard products. Sales, installation, and service. You want the best, and that's what you'll find at AirTech Heating and Cooling in Pierre.
When you're looking for quality trash pickup services, look no further than Envirotech. 6 days a week, their trucks are on the road picking up trash, even holidays. They're also the place to contact for recycling services. Their friendly, professional staff is ready to assist with weekly pickups or even special pickups. Check out the website at envirotechwaste.com. Envirotech is locally operated. Call 224-4804. Envirotech Waste Services in Pierre, proud to support high school athletics.
Capital City Toyota is proud to sponsor the State Varsity Hockey Tournament with a special shout out to all the seniors. You've worked hard, now it's your time to shine. Just like a championship team, we bring the funnest car buying experience in South Dakota. Find your perfect new or pre-owned ride today. Good luck to all the teams and seniors from Capital City Toyota.
Ferding Electric has a long history of doing electrical work the right way. Economical service, professional work, and customer satisfaction is why they can say that. Ferding Electric can do residential, farm, and commercial projects. Doesn't matter if they are charged with new construction or a remodel project, they get it conducted. Contact the staff at Ferding Electric at 224-8684. They can light a spark into your next project. Ferding Electric, 224-8684.
Are you ready for adventure? Then head over to Hepper Sports Center, your authorized dealer serving the Hub City area. Get huge savings, $1,500 cash back on select side-by-sides, or snag a sweet deal with 1.99% financing for 36 months on ATVs and side-by-sides. Don't miss out. Stop in and see Wade and his team at 501 5th Avenue Northwest. Call for your service appointment at 605-225-9279 or email heppers at nbc.net to book your appointment and start your next off-road adventure.
As we welcome you back, we get set for the third period between the Brookings Rangers and the Sioux Falls West Flyers. John Baker alongside Jim Lloyd. 1-1 as we head to the third. This is, again, the next period. The next team to win the period will win the hockey game. Whether it be this period or maybe another period, then it'll be just whoever scores next would win. But you just got to win a period. Can't lose it. You can't lose this period or any period from here on out in this game to make it sure you get to the state championship.
It was 1-1 after one, and that's where we stand right now. Striking first was Sioux Falls West. And if you have to pick who won each period, I would say Brookings probably won that first period. Second period's kind of a toss-up.
I was going to say, it was not so surprising, but when you start thinking about, that maybe Sioux Falls West controlled a little bit more of the play, they still got outshot by Brookings in that second period. Being outshot 24-14 right now through 2 periods. The Flyers, again, they found a way to strike first and have the lead. They've not trailed in this hockey game. And if you do against this Brookings team, they are very good defensively. It's going to be really hard to come back if you don't strike first in this next period.
Right. You're doing the right thing if you're Sioux Falls West here. You don't go down to the Brookings team. You get up by 1, you tie it up, you just don't go down by 1. That's a great plan with the Brookings Rangers, because once they smell just a little blood, it can go fast for the Brookings Rangers. That's how they've been in a traditionally for a team that has won 4 championships in a row. And we'll see. Everything's on the line right now. 1 more period of hockey. This is going to determine who goes to the championship game.
Well, Sioux Falls East will be thinking the same kind of a mantra of, we can't go down to Rushmore.
Yeah.
Now, that's a hard thing to do, because Rushmore Thunder haven't trailed much at all in this season. I think they have never trailed by 2 goals in a game. They've barely trailed at all the entire season.
Yep.
But that's the next game. This is this game. And the winner to the state championship between Sioux Falls West and Brookings. Talon Hyde, Ashton Eiting opening face-off, and it is won by the Brookings Rangers. Next goal's a big one. It's a 1-1 tie on the Kubota scoreboard. Riley Lindstad behind the nets. It'll be played around to the far side. Cooper Deathridge has it gotten to the corner. Bouncing puck, bounces his way out of the zone. This will be picked up by Sioux Falls West as it gets to the blue line. Honkamp's able to play it back to the Sioux Falls blue line. And then here's the near side, and Honkamp will get to the puck first for the Rangers again. Up the glass, Lindstad mishandled the puck. Eiting will grab it for the West Flyers to the near side. That's a great pass on the stick of Haldy. He tipped it into the zone, but it doesn't go for an icing. Although Sioux Falls West was changing, so there wasn't much for Haldy to do with the puck. And it does stay in the zone, though, momentarily here for the Flyers. There's a big check by Caleb Johnson. Moved into the offensive zone. Looking for the stick was Lewis Yerke to try and push it away. Yerke ended up pushing one of the Rangers players down. This will go wide of Booth, just barely wide of Booth. And we will get a whistle with an icing and an offensive zone face-off upcoming here for the Rangers. 15:53 to go, first minute gone by here in the third period. I can tell you what, the next goal, the building's gonna erupt. There's a large crowd here at the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena in our first semifinal game of the tournament. Here is Heller with a pass. That is offline. It's grabbed by the West Flyers. Into the neutral zone they come, and it's offside. And it will be a neutral zone face-off, as it was offside. Bringing it in offside was Jackson Brewer. I believe it was Jack Campbell that was offside for the Flyers.
As the sun sets outside, this arena seems like it gets brighter and brighter without the sun coming in.
Which is an odd thing to even try and say. Here's a turnover. It is going to be Deers in. A save made by Yerke. Mason Deers.
He didn't have a lot to look at. He had to shoot it fairly quick there.
He had 3 points all season. He almost matched that in 2 games here in the state tournament. He had a goal yesterday, has an assist here so far tonight, and almost made it a 2-1 lead for the Rangers.
He has had a great tournament thus far.
Jack Campbell can't move into the offensive zone for the Flyers. It is Brewer that moves it over to the far side. Now here are the Flyers that will carry it back in. It is Brewer that will try and swipe his stick at it. Got to the front of the net, but it was missed by Lindersmith. And it's out to the blue line, bouncing puck. Edwards can't get to it. Now it's going to be moved along by Cody Jacobson. Riley Lindstad carries into the offensive zone. It is Hudson Bergeson. Now over here to the nearest side, trying to bounce the puck out of the zone. A chance for a 3-on-2 developing, but offside again. Alex Chan carried it offside. Lindersmith couldn't find his way to stay onside.
If you're Sioux Falls West, you just cannot get into that offensive zone just too fast, can you? You can see with the momentum of this game, You try to get there as fast as you can, but you do have to hold the line.
Face off just outside the Brookings blue line. Honkamp here for the Rangers. To the near side, it is moved up by Christofferson in the offensive zone. That shot blocker down by Yerke. He has now made 25 saves. Here's a shot by Honkamp. That hit somebody in front. Alex Carlson. Ashton Eining now with it for the Flyers. Up ahead for Hayden Gorup. And out of the zone, moved along by James Shea. And it's going to be Honkamp that will send it off the boards. And it's moved back again for the Flyers as they carry it back into the offensive zone. Doesn't get very deep into the zone. It comes right back out. Jay Harris over for Heller. They try to make a move around, but a good defensive play from Carlson. And now it's Eining that grabs it again. Played off the glass. Bouncing puck right between the legs and all the way down away from Caleb Johnson. And when the race to the puck comes here near side, it'll be Mason Deers to the far side. Pass will come back here for Honkamp, who's got all kinds of space, moving to the neutral zone, tipped into the zone by Cade Zweber. Near side, the Flyers can't get it out on the first initial chance, but it's now moved back in by Brewer, who's got the lone goal for the Flyers. That bouncing puck is picked up by Zweber, nearly gloved down, still loose, and Zweber has it another time. Pass goes across, out of the zone. Edwards will send it back in as the Flyers tag back up. It'll come here to the near side for Riley Lindstad. Around it goes, around the boards to the far side. Edwards, he'll find the handle of the puck with 12:45 remaining here in the third period. Two players go down, one from each side. Edwards gets the puck back and flips it out into the center ice. Tipped back in by Deathridge. Cooper Deathridge goes behind the net. He'll continue to swing back by the net. Here's a shot that's going to be blocked, never got to the net. Still grabbed by the Rangers. Push to the far side. Beckett Haldy flips it high out of the zone. It was gloved down and moved back in by Cody Jacobson. Then for the red line, the Flyers, who had gloved that one down and moved it into the offensive zone. So Sioux Falls West will make a change. Turned over, done. Backhander to save made by Booth. Near side. Tied up on the near side around the boards to the far side. Brookings student section sitting right below us. It's hard to see where that puck is at or where any of those bodies are at. It's back on side here for Sioux Falls West in the zone, but can't get a shot away. Good defensive play from Heller, and it's Christofferson that will backhand it into the offensive zone. 11:45 to go here in the third period. Around it comes to the near side for the far side. Good exit out of the zone by Sioux Falls West. Chipping and chasing. Moved to the zone by Alex Chan. Chan trying to cut to the net. He's going to be run right in to the goalpost, and it will be an offensive zone. I don't know if it will be an offensive zone face-off. That might come out. They are pointing in it will be an offensive zone face-off with 11:32 to go.
And you're right, Chan was absolutely just run right into the net. He had nowhere to go. Wasn't really pushed, but he also couldn't turn left or right.
He had nowhere else to go. He was kind of being just guided right to the net. You could see it coming from a couple feet away. Andrew Hahn on the face-off with Eining. It is won by Sioux Falls West and Eining. Shot goes to the corner, missed by a couple of feet. James Shea will chip it back to the boards. Around it goes to the far side. Andrew Hahn, bouncing puck out of the zone. Racing to the puck is Hudson Bergeson. Bergeson trying to move it in the offensive end. Honkamp over to the far side. That goes off of the bench, right in front of the bench off the boards. Shea picks it back up. Looking for the check was Andrew Hahn, and he got all boards and glass. Here's a stretch pass up ahead for Beckett Haldy. Haldy gets in behind the net, fighting off of a couple of checks from Honkamp and Johnson. There's a pass that misses out to the blue line where it is Sioux Falls West. That shot got there, tipped on, and a save made. And it was Haldy that was there but couldn't get a stick on it. That close for Haldy to try and make it a 2-1 lead. Here's another chance right in the glove of Booth from Jackson Brewer, and we get a save and a whistle at 10:31 to go here in the third period.
Couple good looks here for West.
Matthew Booth now 16 saves on 17 shots in his first game of the state tournament. Legan Jensen playing game one. Booth is playing game two, which then will beg the question on who will be the goalie that will play either in the third place or championship game where Brookings will be on Saturday afternoon, Saturday nights. This is in the offensive zone. Back out of the blue line. Krogman, he'll wait. That shot, it got through, and a save made by Lewis Yerke. The referee looked like he was about to point his hand like he had saw a good goal, but Yerke was able to make the save and get the whistle with 10:14 remaining.
Yerke was standing up the whole time. He didn't even go down until right at the very end. He was just standing up. No, I don't think anybody knew where the puck was.
Face-off will be to the right of Lewis Yerke. Talon Hyde is pushed back. 10:14 remaining here in the third period. Face-off will be won by the Rangers. It'll be played around the boards to the far side. Out to the blue line. There's a shot attempt that went high over the glass. Here on the near side, it is flipped out of the zone or taken out of the zone by Eining. 2-on-2 in Sioux Falls West. Pass for Gora, backhander. Easy save made there by Booth. Not a whole lot of pressure to it, and now we get a whistle that it is dislodged. With 9:47 to go here in the third period. Just a little bit offline. Might have been a little still. I wouldn't say it was still from when Ashton Eining ran into the post, or Alex Chan, excuse me, ran into the post, but it might have been a little bit easier to dislodge that net. Jackson Dunn in the face-off is won by Jay Harris. Comes here to the near side for Christofferson. 9:40 remaining here in the third period. And a 1-1 tie. Jackson Dunn, that backhand, that shot goes wide. And it's picked up here by Honkamp. Honkamp will send it out of the zone, bouncing over the stick of Harris. Sent right back through, right on goal, so there is no icing as Booth had to make the save. Out of the zone, cross-corner dump as the Flyers will tag back up. Honkamp will pick it up with some space and time, and he'll send it to the near side, up the boards. Hudson Bergeson will send it back into the offensive zone, and then trying to jump around Jack Campbell around Honkamp and could not. And it'll be played out to the blue line where it's going to be Bergeson that holds it in for a moment, fighting for the puck, and it's still held in. It is now out for Campbell, swinging the puck, swinging the stick at it. Honkamp and Campbell both swung at the puck and got to the corner. And a bouncing puck. Can it be grabbed here by one of these two teams? 4 players are battling for it. It'll still be out of the zone now, eventually by Brookings. Sent back in, and it will be iced by the Sioux Falls West Flyers, and we get a whistle with 8:33 to go here in the third period. Offensive zone face-off here for the Brookings Rangers to the right of the Sioux Falls goalie and Lewis Yerke, who has made 26 saves on 27 shots. It is Jackson Henry near side. Bouncing puck. It's going to be held in by Nolan Krogman. There is a loose stick. Hockey headquarters loose equipment. Krogman was the one that lost his stick. He's waiting for everybody else to clear out so he can finally pick it up, and it's in the offensive zone for the West Flyers. Jack Campbell here to the near side. It is picked up, bouncing puck, and unable to be on the stick of Beckett Haldy, and it goes all the way down the ice, and the Rangers have iced the puck with 8:04 to go here in the third period.
Perhaps a face-off becomes important in this one.
We saw a quick goal off of the face-off from the Watertown-Yankton game. Millen Evans scored that goal. And a face-off win in an offensive zone help you get that goal.
Every possession has a tick. As the clock ticks away, every possession is important.
Here's a shot off the face-off. There's a glove on the ice. That was from Cooper Deathridge of the hockey headquarters loose equipment. Riley Lindstad into the offensive end. That shot goes wide, and it gets to the corner, far side, up the boards, but not out. But a blocked shot, and now a chance for Hayden Gora as he moves in. Great job by Deathridge on the back check to not allow Gora to have an opportunity to get a shot away. James Shea, he plays it back to the blue line, but no one was there. So it comes out of the zone, and now it's going to be a cross-corner dump in, off the glass, bouncing behind the nets. Where it's now a puck that bounces out in front, and the backhander by Shea goes wide of Booth. That one was a wild ricochet. Here's a shot into the glove of Booth as he saw that all the way. And a whistle with 7:20 to go here in the third period.
James Shea standing strong right in that crease. For the Flyers, looking for a tip, or any way you can get a change of direction in the puck.
And Matthew Booth has been excellent with his 19 saves on 20 shots. He had 10 wins on the season for the Brookings Rangers. This puck, Jackson Heller out of the zone for just past Waylon Carroll. This puck is still on the near side. It'll be Carson Edwards. It is Talon Hyde. Make that Caleb Johnson, excuse me. Johnson moves it to Honkamp, up ahead for Jay Harris. That puck will get in onside for the Rangers, but it's going to be turned over. That's going to be flipped over the top of Honkamp, who had a small jump, and now he races. It's Chan moving in. Can't toe drag his way to the front of the nets. Waylon Carroll down to the zone, and the Rangers can't get the puck again. Another good defensive play there by Sioux Falls. Honkamp misses the puck. Chan centers one, and that one's missed to Haldy. Goes back to Haldy. Shot goes wide of Booth on the glove side. Out to the blue line. It is Carroll that picks it up. Don't have the numbers. Late on a shift as well for Carroll. So he'll dump it in and change. Lewis Yerke behind the net almost left it for Andrew Hahn to pick up for the Rangers. 6:10 to go. Good play there by Andrew Hahn. He was able to help and wait for the Rangers to get their offense and their change made. Out to the blue line for Krogman. Comes to the far side. That shot got all the way through, but it went wide of the nets. Krogman, that one wrapped on top of the boards. Beckett Haldy flipped it into the Sioux Falls West bench. And Easton Mesher was sitting over there. He tried a backhand behind his backhand to catch. 5:49 to go here in the third period. Still looking for that tie-breaking goal, and the longer we get, the more it feels like the next goal is going to be the game winner.
Yep, the clock does become important here. You get underneath that 5-minute mark.
And both teams potentially just need one goal. Nolan Krogman, that centering pass, Lindstad unable to get a shot away. That's going to be held in. And a shot that will be caught by the glove of Lewis Yerke as it was going high over the top of the crossbar, but he will get the glove and get the whistle with 5:34 to go here in the third period.
Good job there by Yerke. Getting a stoppage of play. A goalie can control the tempo and watch his team as they get a little heavy in the legs. He can stop play.
Carson Edwards on the face-off win here for Sioux Falls West. Ashton Eining, that one went off of his skates, but he's got space to move it up, but that's blocked and grabbed by Deathridge. Deathridge will send it in deep. It is Hudson Bergeson. Ashton Eining up ahead for Gora, who almost turned it over. It'll come here to the near side. 5:10 to go here in the third period. Moved up, not out of the zone. Eining, bouncing puck. Still loose with it. That puck is grabbed again into the corner by Talon Hyde. Behind the net, 3 players will battle for it, and the one Sioux Falls player comes away with it in Eining. They'll have to play it back for Bergeson, and then it's sent all the way down the ice. This will be iced by Sioux Falls West with 4:46 to go here in the third.
Sioux Falls West looking just a little bit tired there. Ice the puck. Try to get some new legs on the ice.
Face-off will be to the right. Will be the left of Lewis Yerke, who has made 26 saves on 27 shots. Both teams each with a timeout. Not quite ready to use it from either Aaron DeBates or Garrett Gersner. Here's Jackson Brewer, a pass into the neutral zone right at center ice, right at the logo. It was first played by Brookings, kept pinballing around, and now it's back in. Eining shot, that was blocked. It is still loose, but the referee lost sight of it, and we get the whistle. As Beckett Hawley came racing in, and that puck was not covered cleanly. And again, where the referee was at, lost sight of it, so he's going to blow the whistle.
Hawley had a better look at it than I thought he was going to get, and there was a gap there between the skate and the post.
Jack Campbell. That puck, that one shot, somehow got shot just wide of Booth. It is Luke Honkamp now back behind the net as he continues to wait. He was looking for someone to pass it to, but they give him all kinds of space behind the net. Honkamp will skate here to the near side and then flip it out high to center ice. That puck will be flipped back down, and it'll be swept away by Jackson Henry. 4 minutes to go here in the third period. Henry blows a tire. There's a quick shot and a save made by Yerke. Got to the boards. Check to the boards was Deers. Bouncing puck. It is now Andrew Hahn. Hahn gets checked off the puck. It is grabbed again here by Sioux Falls West. Jackson Brewer can't get into the zone. And it was an onside play, but the West Flyers are making a change right now. And they're
slow to change.
Yeah, they only got
they
4
need a
guys.
Guy.
Now they have 5 guys on the ice.
That was a slow change.
Carson Edwards will move it here to the near side for Hudson Bergeson. Alex Chan doesn't get to deep out of the offensive zone. Now it comes here for Edwards. Moves it into the neutral zone where it's Cody Jacobson that intercepts that pass. 3:05 to go here in the third period. This bouncing puck. It is grabbed. Shot, they score! Talon Hyde makes it 2-1 with 3:02 to go. Under the bar and in for Hyde.
I was actually thinking about Talon Hyde earlier. Have not heard from him. And he hits that top corner. He has been relatively quiet in this game.
A fantastic shot from Hyde, who had 11 goals during the regular season. And with 3:02 to go, it is now a 2-1 lead for the Brookings Rangers. This will be pushed back in by Brookings. Now you're starting for Sioux Falls West. You're saying, how can we get this game tied up? Yerke will come away with the cover of the puck. Unassisted goal. We got 2 Ranger players on the ice. They fell over the top of each other. And it will be an offensive zone face-off here for the Rangers. Your Sioux Falls West, you've got a timeout in your pocket right now. You're thinking about when you're going to pull Lewis Yerke, because you got to get the game tied in this state semifinal. Ranger fans, both fan bases were pretty quiet in this third period until that goal, and now the Ranger fans have really come alive. Everybody was all holding their breath until that goal was scored. Here is trying to move in. Can't find a way to continue to get a shot was Jackson Henry. This will be out to the blue line. Lewis Yerke stays in net for now. It is Max Jensen make that Caleb Johnson. This is pushed out of the zone. Flip back in by Sioux Falls West. They make a change. 2:10 to go here in the third period. Honkamp will move it up. This will be iced by Brookings. And now here is where it looks like Coach DeBates is going to take his time out. He will. With 2:05 remaining here in the third period. And now also with 2:05, 2:09 to go, how quickly do you pull the goalie? The side of it is, again, you can have the conversation and say, make sure you're watching at this mark of the third period. Make sure you're watching me so we can get you off the ice, if you even are on the ice coming out of the timeout.
And you have to be able to hold the puck in your offensive zone. If you're Sioux Falls West, you got to get it deep in your zone initially in order to get that attacker out, that extra attacker.
Talon Hyde with the go-ahead goal to make this a 2-1 game with just over 2 minutes to go here in the third period. We've got one more game to go. Might have one more goal in this game, whether it be an empty netter or not. Rushmore and Sioux Falls East will play in the second state semifinal. Which team will punch their ticket first to the state championship? Is it the Brookings Rangers, who have the lead with 2:05 to go? Or does Sioux Falls West have some magic in them to tie the game up and win a potentially second overtime game in 2 days?
How important is this face-off? You have to win the face-off and control it in your zone. My guess is Yerke's going to be coming if they gain possession.
Yeah, he is remaining in net. Here is a face-off that is won. There's a shot.
That's a goal! The score!
They score! We are tied with 2:01 to go. 4 seconds after the timeout. James Shea is the one that's celebrating like it was him that scored. We look at the replay. It is Carson Edwards. And it was Shea that did
touched
tip
it. I
in.
think he touched it.
James Shea will get the goal to tie it up with 2:01 remaining.
Just a little touch on the shaft of his stick was enough to redirect. And we have a...
It came from Carson Edwards.
It's a 2-2 game. 2 minutes exactly left in this game.
So here now a chance for Sioux Falls West back in the offensive zone. That shot, here's Campbell, they score! Jeff Campbell makes it 3-2 with 1:50 remaining. 2 goals in 14 seconds. Pandemonium.
Let's check this one out.
It got to the blue line, just held in, and it found Campbell to score. And now if you're Brookings, do you take your timeouts? And it will be a timeout.
I think you do need to, absolutely. Absolutely.
2 goals in 14 seconds. Campbell give the Flyers the lead, 3-2. Who said the next goal was going to win? We've had three. We had 3 goals in this period.
2 goals in seconds for the Sioux Falls West Flyers.
James Shea gets the first goal.
On a tip.
On a tip-in shot from Carson Edwards. And then 14 seconds later, a goal scored by Jack Campbell. Make that 11 seconds later, excuse me. 1:50 remaining. Campbell from Carlson.
I never did see with 2:01 if Sioux Falls had pulled their goalie or not, if they had an extra attacker in.
They had not yet.
I don't think they did yet.
Because they had just won the faceoff. It was just after the timeout. So now, Booth obviously will not be off quite yet with 1:50 to go. And I mean that because it's a center ice faceoff. You're not going to pull him quite yet with 1:50 remaining. But once it goes down the ice, do you wait 30 seconds before you start to pull him? Or do you say 1:50, we get it down the ice, we're pulling him because we need a goal?
I don't know. I guess if it was me, I would wait just a little bit and hope to hold the zone just a little bit. You probably want to get it down a ways. You might want to get to that 1 minute mark.
Jay Harris faceoff was won by the Rangers. They go back to their own end of the ice. Luke Conkamp will pick it up. It'll be Nolan Krogman. Krogman can't move it up into the offensive zone. Here is now Harris. Booth still in his net because they can't get the puck in the offensive zone. 1:30 to go here in the third period. In a 3-2 game, here comes Matthew Booth off the extra attacker. Empty net chance for Sioux Falls West. Sioux Falls West, it is down the puck, and it's not going to go in. It was just wide. Behind the net, they can't stop it in, can't hold it. Going back the other way, here comes the Rangers, 1:10 to go. Lindstad, that shot and a save. It's behind the net. It's off the side of the net. Sent back down out of the zone by Sioux Falls West. Final minute of the third period. This is offside by Brookings. 58.8 to go.
It's essentially a penalty kill here for the Sioux Falls West. You do everything you can. Maintain some sort of possession, and you're going to just clear the puck whenever you can. Of course, an open net for the Brookings Rangers.
Face-off will be just outside the west blue line. 6-on-5. Booth stays at the bench. This puck is a broken stick on the face-off. Riley Lindstad moves in. There's a penalty coming up against West. It is a trip with 48 seconds. The clock is still running. Now it's down to 45 seconds, so they're going to have to put some time back up.
Yep. An opportunity to go 6-on-4 here for the Rangers.
So the referees, it will be Ashton Eining that will go to the penalty box. He doesn't have a stick on him right now.
We'll see how much time they're going to put on this clock. Stopped at 45.6 right now. I don't know how much ran off.
I think there's going to be at least 48 seconds back on the clock. And it'll be the second power play now for the Rangers. And they haven't put any, they put 10 seconds back on the clock.
Oh.
I'm not sure 10 seconds.
10 seconds is a long time.
That's a long time. I'm not sure it was 10 seconds. I think it was about 3 or 4.
Pelican Power Sports power play here for the Rangers with an empty net.
Face-off will be, here's a face-off win and a shot that was blocked. 50 seconds to go, 6-on-4. Can the Rangers tie the game up and send this to overtime? Hockup, he'll wait, pass goes across. Now back over for Krogman. Back down again, Krogman back to the point. Far side, Lindstad. Krogman with 33 seconds. They just need one good shot. They don't need to keep shooting, just need one good shot. And that one off back behind the net. Still grabbed here, there's a chance. Save is made by Yerke as he dives in front of the net with 25 seconds to go. Lindstad had a golden opportunity there.
Brookings Rangers on a 6-on-4 have moved Honkamp down below the red line because of his passing ability, trying to get a pass forward, a centering pass. Now Honkamp's back out.
25.1 to go here in the third period. Face off again, won by the Rangers. That shot is blocked. They can clear without an icing called, but can they even get the puck in Sioux Falls West? Here's Krogman, far side. 13 seconds to go. Honkamp with a shot. That one didn't go. Down to 10 seconds. We get a whistle. It's played by a high stick of the Brookings Rangers. So it'll be an offensive zone face-off for the Sioux Falls West Flyers with 10 seconds to go.
You win the face-off here if you're Sioux Falls West.
Do the Rangers
delay it the best you can.
Yeah, do the Rangers have enough time to go down the ice now in 10 seconds?
Yep, 10 seconds a long ways. You got to go the whole length. First off, you got to win the face-off and get moving. 10 seconds is not much time to go to the length of the ice.
Jay Harris, Jack Campbell is won by the Rangers. Flip down the ice. It will go the distance. Will be an icing. They will call an icing with 2.3 to go, and that's going to do it. There is no way that the Rangers...
Nope.
I mean, they're going to have to score and shoot it down, and Louis Yerke just has to be in front of the nets.
And the Brookings Rangers flipping that one down, all you can hope for is somebody was out on the run. With just 10 seconds left before that last.
Two guys are all the way back at their own blue line. Face-off is dropped, tied up. The Sioux Falls West Flyers scored 2 goals in the last minute, and they win it 3-2 over the Rangers and advance to the state championship. The run for the Rangers will come to an end with 4 in a row. An unbelievable turn of events and a win for Sioux Falls West to advance to the state championship game. Jack Campbell's game-winning goal with 1:50 remaining lifts the Sioux Falls West Flyers to the championship. They survived a double OT game yesterday and scored 2 goals in 11 seconds with 1:50 to go to win it 3-2 over the Brookings Rangers. We will take a break. We'll come back with our South Dakota Amateur Hockey Association player of the game, the post game. You're listening to the state tournament on Capital City Rock, KKQQ, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Kubota Orange Days delivers the savings you need for the life you love. Shop a wide selection of equipment at your local dealer, including America's #1 selling compact tractor. And get your perfect match delivered to your door. Designed for comfort and built for performance. And now through June 30th, get 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months on select compact tractors.
Please visit one of the South Dakota Kubota dealers today. Calling all hockey fans to the 2025 Hall of Fame and Awards Banquet. Join us April 11th at the Sioux Falls Convention Center to celebrate this year's class of 25 Hall of Fame inductees and our high school award winners. Single tickets are $65, with reserved tables of 8 for $520 and sponsorship tables for $800. Doors open at 6 o'clock with the event starting at 7. The Hall of Fame and Awards Banquet Night, Friday, April 11th at the Sioux Falls Convention Center. Get your ticket and table now.
The puck drops, the crowd roars. South Dakota hockey is in full swing. Capital City Ford is proud to support this year's state varsity hockey tournaments and celebrate the dedication, teamwork, and passion of every player on the ice. To all the seniors, congratulations on an incredible season. Whether you're heading off to college or staying close to home, we're here for all of your automotive needs. Stop by Capital City Ford in Pierre. We'll get you on the road to your next adventure. Capital City Ford in Pierre, driven by community, powered by you.
The lawyers at the May Adam Law Firm in Pierre know how important your families are to you. If you've been putting off getting your affairs in order, know that the May Adam Law Firm is available to counsel you through your questions and help you get the documents in place so that you've made your loved ones secure. Call them at 224-8803 and they can chat with you about how to document your concerns and care for your family. We're all in this together, and the May Adam Law Firm is ready and able to help.
Whale Construction, building custom homes, shops, garages, and remodels since 1998. Troy and his team will make your home your dream home. Whale Construction uses reputable subcontractors and products to make your build or remodel your dream come true. Call or message Troy today at 605-380-4473. That's 605-380-4473. Or message him at troy@whaleconstruction.com.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
We welcome you back as it is a 3-2 win for Sioux Falls West. Down to Jim Lloyd.
Bench with the South Dakota Amateur Hockey Association player of the game, Jack Campbell. Jack, close one in the semifinal game. Take us through this game and what you guys were thinking as this game progressed.
We're just getting pucks deep and going to work down low.
What was the mindset when you go into the second period break and coming out into the third? What was set in the locker room?
We just got one-on-ones and then.
Yeah, well, you did. And the other thing you're going to do is you're going to play tomorrow at what time? You know what time you're playing?
7 o'clock.
That's a championship game, my friend. Jack Campbell, South Dakota Amateur Hockey Association player of the game.
Jack Campbell scores the game-winning goal with 1:50 to go in the third period after it was tied up by James Shea on the tip shot from Carson Edwards to tie the game at 2-2. 11 seconds later, Jack Campbell gets the game-winning goal with 1:50 to go, and they end up winning 3-2 over the Brookings Rangers and advance to the state championship. And the Rangers will play for third place. It'll be the first time that they won't win the state championship for 4 years straight. They won the state title, but will not be going for that state championship. Sioux Falls West will be there after they were denied last year by the Rushmore Thunder, who will be playing next against Sioux Falls East. And they will be looking possibly for revenge against the Rushmore Thunder, but that will be a big one between the number 1 seed Rushmore Thunder and the number 4 seed Sioux Falls East Flyers. That'll be coming up here for our second semifinal and our final game of the day as we close it on 8 o'clock. So again, 4 o'clock tomorrow will be the Brookings Rangers that will play against the loser of this next game, Rushmore and Sioux Falls East. It'll be a 7 o'clock start time for that state championship. So for KKQQ, we'll be on the air at 3:45 for the third place game between the Rangers and, again, either Rushmore or Sioux Falls East. So that will conclude this broadcast. We'll be on the air at 8:15 for the Rushmore Thunder and the Sioux Falls East Flyers in our second semifinal. 3-2 final score for the Sioux Falls West over Rushmore. Back at 8:15 here on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
You've been listening to the State Hockey Tournament presented by Kubota. The State Hockey Tournament is brought to you by AGE, Papa Murphy's, AirTech, Hepper Sports Center, Beck Motors, Zander Auto Parts, May Adam, Lake Area Technical College, Whale Construction, Capital City Ford, Lincoln and Toyota, Kathy Sunshine Properties, Weatherall Roofing, Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping, Envirotech, Pelican Power Sports, Wagner Auto, the Hockey Headquarters, the Field House, Ferding Electric, First United Methodist Church, Hermanson Endodontics, and the South Dakota Amateur Hockey Association. Join us all tournament long on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. This has been a special presentation of Riverfront Broadcasting Sports, Central South Dakota's sports leader.